best penny stocks out of the lot which you probably haven't heard about yet. But don't worry guys, that's what I'm here for, to let you guys know about such opportunities. So let's just get started. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel once again. This is Abhishek bringing you today with two high growth penny stocks which gave us 1000% return on our investments. And when I say us, I mean by me and my patrons. So you're most welcome to join our amazing family of Patreons. But anyways, that's a different topic. Today we are going to talk about these two high growth potential penny stocks. But why the hell I'm talking about these stocks now when we already got our 1000% return on our investments, right? Because guys, I still see a huge growth opportunity with these two stocks. So without further ado, let's just hop into it. But before that guys, please hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed the channel yet, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe the channel as well, be a part of the community. Yeah, just do it. So now let's just jump on the video. So guys, the first stock which we are going to talk about today is Alpine for Technologies, which goes with the ticker symbol ALPP, trading at OTC and is currently at 80 cents. So just to let you guys know that we at our Patreon group discussed this stock when it was at 0.08 cents or 0.07 cents. So here are some old screenshots from me and my Patreon members, my brothers and sisters. So we all bought at around $0.08. So our average is somehow almost the same. As you can see right here, this is another screenshot from another member of our Patreon group. And the average is almost the same, 0.08778. So this was up to 5 decimal places since it is a penny stock and it's trading at OTC, and it is trading with 5 decimal places. So as you can see now, this is not the updated percentage, of course. Now this should be around 1000%. So we already have 1000% return on our investments within a month, guys. Yes. So does that mean that the opportunity is already gone? No, it's not, because I still see a huge room for growth for this particular company considering the upcoming catalysts. So what makes Alpine 4 special? Well, at Alpine 4, our greatest competitive advantage is our highly diversified business structure, intertwined in our motto of SIDE, which stands for Synergistic Innovation Drives Excellence. Under this model, our subsidiaries have access to greater talent resources and skill sets that their competitors don't. So what they do? Well, their primary goal is to help drive Alpine 4 into a leading multifaceted conglomerate with divergent products and services that not only benefit from one another as whole, but also have the benefit of independence. This type of corporate structure is about having our subsidiaries prosper through strong on-site leadership while working synergistically with other Alpine 4 holdings. So that means this is how their business model works. So they have subsidiaries in different fields, but also these different fields eventually need one another. And this makes their business model quite unique and attractive to me, at least. So if you see right here that they have these are the following subsidiaries from Alpine 4, and as you can see here, Excel fabrication is one of the most important because the upcoming catalyst would be coming through Excel fabrication, and these are the industries in which they are diversified in. So software, automotive technologies, electronics manufacturing, and fabrication technologies. So all in all, they are working all together. So for example, they are working with the software which is helping the assembly line of the automotive industry, and then they have electronics manufacturing unit. That means they are manufacturing electronic components or SMT components, and then these SMT components are needed to be fabricated onto the printed circuit boards, and these are the technologies which help to fabricate these components onto the printed circuit board. So you can see that these industries are actually interrelated, and Alpine 4 is having subsidiaries in all these industries, so that if, for example, they get a contract from a customer, like it can be anything, BMW, Audi, just an example, and Audi needs to finalize a product, and that product needs all these 4 industries to be included to finalize that final product, and Alpine 4 is dealing with all 4 industries. So let's say the whole project will go on to Alpine 4, and this eventually means a high margin of profit. And this is what I like about this company, because there are so many upcoming catalysts, not from just one field. There is more probability that any catalyst can come through one of these industries anytime soon. And $0.8, guys, 80 cents, it's quite a really undervalue according to me for this particular company. So that's why I'm saying that this is not the end. We already made 1000%, but I just wanted to bring up this stock to you guys so that you don't miss up an opportunity. This is what I wanted to bring up to your notice, that keep an eye on this stock. It has a huge upcoming potential, as well as, like I said, it can easily make up to $1.5. And guys, one more thing to add here, that if you can see here that they are quite regular with their press releases, which tells me that they have a good marketing team which is managed by a good management team. And this is one of the really good news from here, right here. As you can see, ALPP and Impossible Aerospace Corporation announced that IA has completed the final milestone of their $1.5 million US Air Force contract, which also tells me that their quality of service and products is quite amazing, because getting a $1.5 million US Air Force contract, so a military contract, a government military contract, is quite amazing. So this is one of the catalysts which actually spiked up the stock price in the past, in 2 or 3 weeks ago, as you can see, 20 days ago. So this was one of the reasons, and that's what I'm talking about, that there are upcoming 2 to 3 catalysts which can really hype up, or which can really take the stock price to the next level. And like I said, my analysis, according to my analysis, it can go up to $1 plus $1.5 easily. So guys, the other great opportunity which we are going to talk about is DSG Global, trading with the ticker symbol DSGT at OTC as well, and is currently at 30 cents. So guys, this is one of the examples from our Patreon group. So this person from our Patreon group bought at 24 cents and he was up by 52%. And this was when the selling price was 35 cents. And this is the other example when this person bought at 29 cents. The average is different because I posted and then people react at different pace. So he was up by 30% when the price went to 38 cents. So this is what I wanted to tell you, that this particular stock has a tendency to rise huge. It goes up by 10 to 20% when the catalyst is about to come, or during the catalyst is during the phase the catalyst stays, and then when the catalyst ends it drops back. So it has to break a resistance point, and I guess it will break this resistance point as soon as the Imperium Motors, which is a subsidiary of DSG Global, will get this huge contract approval which the investors are waiting for, which I will tell you about in a few moments. Anyway, so this is what I wanted to tell you, that there's still a big growth potential, because it hasn't yet even reached that point where I would say that, okay, at this point just let's not buy and then let's just hold. This is still a good buying opportunity. So DSG Global LLC is a leading consulting firm specializing in international trade, compliance, trading, and global business strategy. We help companies of all sizes with strategies to expand their global footprint and understand complex international trade rules. So guys, this is Imperium EV. Why I'm talking about this? Because this is the most important subsidiary from DSG Global, and this has huge potential. So Imperium Motor Company is in the process of setting up dealers franchisee territories from coast to coast in the North American market. This includes Canada, the United States, Mexico, the Caribbean, and select other areas as well. So their goal is to provide the best customer experience in electrical vehicles with an affordable selection of high, mid, and low speed offerings for every budget, as well as commercial and fleet solutions. So this is what I'm trying to convey, that Imperium Motor Company, which is the subsidiary of DSG Global, has huge upcoming opportunities, which we'll talk about soon. So their experience center is located in Solano County, between two of the largest electric vehicle markets in California, with a combined population of over 10 million people. Now this is really important, guys. The experience center features the various models of new electric cars, trucks, vans, UTVs, SUVs, and scooters arriving from our manufacturers. So this is a really important point to be noticed, that they are into every kind of electrical vehicle, and this is what gives this business quite a variety and an opportunity to get into every sector of EV. And if you see right here on their official website, they're into different EV segments like we saw. So low speed vehicles, mid speed vehicles, and high speed vehicles. So they have approximately more than 20 models in different segments. And I just wanted to show you that Skywell SUV, as Skywell is one of their DSG's subsidiaries, and how the SUV actually looks like. So I just wanted to show you guys just to have a short look at their SUV. So just imagine guys, with a market cap of $25 million, this company DSG Global has a market cap of just $25 million, and their subsidiaries are making such EVs. And so according to me, this market cap for this kind of industry is not yet justified. Considering the growth in the EV sector, what we have seen, I still consider this particular stock to skyrocket, really. 30 cents, and with a market cap of $25 million, I see a huge room of growth right here, guys. And this is what I'm talking about, guys, that DSG Global has still a huge room for growth. So the subsidiary Imperial Motors continues selection to establish dealer network with commitments from 58 dealers, and DSG Global and its subsidiary Imperial Motors has applied and awaits confirmation of the WMI, that means World Manufacturer Identifier, which gives them the ability for assembly and sale of all electric vehicle products to local government agencies. And like I said, guys, if this can be achieved, sky's the limit. So these are some of the accomplishments which they stated in their recent press release. So they are going to enter the EV market through Imperial Motors, of course. And like I said, guys, this gives them another huge source of revenue, and even without this, they already experienced a good growth in their revenue. So as you can see, secures $5.7 million in pre-orders for electric vehicles, which they are planning to complete by the Q1 2021. The company is also completing the steps to distribute high-speed SUVs, trucks and buses throughout North America. Receives Department of Motor Vehicle dealer license number from California. Continues selection to establish dealer network like we just saw. So commitments from 58 dealers had been confirmed, and receives first shipment of electric cars from Zhejiang Zhongwei Group. I hope I pronounced it right. So this is a Chinese company and a Chinese distributor for the electric vehicles for DSG Global and Imperial Motors. So partner Zhejiang Zhongwei Automobile commences production at new automotive assembly plant and will begin regularly delivering vehicles to Imperial Motor Company. So like I said, guys, till now Imperial Motors is importing the electric vehicles based on the customer requirements through Zhejiang Zhongwei Automobile. So what is the most important catalyst and the criteria for Imperial Motors to generate its own revenue is that the company has applied and awaits confirmation of the WMI, so World Manufacturer Identifier. So as soon as the company gets this license to assemble and sell their own electric vehicle, then guys, like I said, this stock could easily jump over $1. So the WMI license will grant Imperial Motors the ability to complete final assembly of all electric buses with its manufacturer Skywell Automotive Group. So these two subsidiaries, Skywell Automotive Group and Imperial Motors of DSG Global, are the main subsidiaries and would be the major source of revenue in the future. And this is what I wanted to show you guys, that this company has a huge room for growth and also is at least $1 stock easily as soon as they get this license. Okay, now this could go other way as well, that they don't get the license, but I'm pretty sure, because in all the recent press releases since 2 months they have included this again and again. So I am sure that they are confident enough to include this in every press release. So like I said, that if they get this, then from the Q1 2021 and Q2 2021 we can easily see the revenue growth. And like this article right here shows that DSG Global establishing record installs and generating multi-million-dollar pipeline in Q4 2020. So like I said, guys, they're already working in the expansion of their business. So now just to give you guys a short overview of their financial stability and their strengths, as you can see right here from their Q3 results. So their revenue was $334 million, which was an increase of 170% compared to the prior quarter. And the gross profit margins remained relatively constant at 50%, which I consider to be really good considering the current global scenario. And their net losses decreased from $5 million in Q3 2019 to $3 million, or let's say 0.08 earnings per share. Their total assets increased by 76%. And guys, if you follow my channel regularly, you know that how a big fan I am of increase in the asset value, because that gives us a really good balance sheet. And their total liabilities decreased by 11.6%. This means that the actual stockholder equity has increased
compared to the last quarter, which I really like. This gives company a good financial stability, and that means for the investors as well that we should not be worried about their financial well-being, and we should know that the company is not going anywhere. They don't have any problems with the bankruptcy or stuff like that. So guys, this is the financial overview of the company. I'm not going in much deep because I just wanted to make this video quite short and just to give you guys a heads up regarding these two high growth stocks. And of course there is a risk. I'm not saying that this is not a speculation. It is definitely a big speculation, and the speculations are involved in any kind of stock investment, but I see that the upward trend is much higher. The upward growth is much higher as compared to the downward fall. So that's why I'm taking this risk, and I have a good entry point at ALPP and DSG as well. And I am not afraid to increase my position because eventually I will be increasing my average, but by not so high, because I have this room to increase my margin and still be in a good profit value.
So I'm glad guys that you made till here, and I'm pretty sure that you might now have an idea about these two stocks, though this video was not a detailed analysis on these stocks. But if you guys are interested in a detailed analysis video, then please hit me with a comment in the comment section below, and I will definitely try to make a detailed analysis on these two stocks, of course separately. Anyways guys, I will see you in the next one. Till then, stay happy, stay safe, and ciao.